Another month, another budget video. Welcome back to another budget video, and the April budget video at that. It's a bit chaotic in my house, so if you see niggly things, I apologize. This month seems to be like a good month for Courtney and I. We do have a few things here and there, but for the most part it's going really well, and I think next month is also going to be a great month as well, but I'll talk about that when that month arrives. For our month for this month, I got paid per normal from my 2 jobs, and then Courtney got paid a little extra this month again. I really love his like incentives that he's been getting, because it obviously helps us with all the expenses that do come up, and just dealing with a lot of stuff. And then also I had money from last month, which is weird. I never have this much money left, so I obviously incorporated that in this month's budget as well. So for recurring expenses, that mostly stayed the same. Courtney's car insurance did go up, so our car insurance, my MTN contract or phone contract, as well as our fiber are all going up, on top of the electricity, which I think still stands. I don't know if they won the case yet. They are all going up on the 1st. I do know that my MTN contract is not going up now, because my contract date is on the 15th of every month. It will go up on the 1st of May, but I'm not entirely sure what my fiber, because my fiber is going up, but I'm also getting a bigger speed, so that's a benefit for me. But if something goes up and I don't get anything in return, you know, so I'm fine with the fiber going up like a 50 rand, but like I said, I'm getting a bigger or faster speed, so I don't mind that. But the car went up, and then personal care was only 260 rand, but it's because we bought a lot of our stuff that we needed last month, so there wasn't that much for this recurring expense. And then for policies, it's only still my 2 policies, which is our funeral policy, or my funeral policy, and my retirement annuity. And then for debt, we paid Mr. Price. We also paid more to Courtney's loan, which is always nice, and we are seeing it go down tremendously. And if all goes to plan, next month we're gonna put a very big chunk of money towards that one, and then we can hopefully by the end, I did say 2 months, but having looked at it realistically, and also the fact that the interest rate might go up again, so it does affect Courtney's loans in a big way, whether it is loans, your home bond, or your bond repayments, like credit cards you might have. Every time the interest rate goes up, everything else goes up, so that is always something to keep in mind. So that's still going ahead. And then for savings, we have our emergency fund, I have an access fund, and we have savings because I am seeing my neurologist this month. So my neurologist is unfortunately out of pocket, and it's not covered by the medical aid. We do have money set aside for that appointment. For subscriptions and fees, they've all stayed the same. And then for extras, Courtney and I still get an allowance, and I've been really good with my allowance. I am constantly giving my allowance over to Courtney, which is so weird, and usually I'm the one that does the most shopping or loves shopping in general. But it's weird, now that I have a strict budget, I'm more cautious about what I spend my money on. So that's really a fascinating experiment for me personally. And then for some of the little bits and pieces, we had to buy it's called bogey cords for the car, so that was included in the extras. I bought some clothing that was about only 250 rand, and I say only as if it's like this little bit, but I bought 2 new long tops because it's now getting into the cold season, and I actually gave a lot of my stuff away. A lot of my specifically long tees were like 6-7 years old, so they were completely worn out, so I had to just replace them. And then long socks as well. My long socks were also, had them for years, gave it away. And then I had to pay my mom for the cakes and stuff that she did for my sister-in-law's baby shower, so she said I could pay her this month, which was great, so I paid her for that. There is a good amount of money still left. I decided to spoil myself just a little bit because I want to go to the hairdresser. I haven't gone to the hairdresser since 2021, and for the most part, most of the months have always just been car issues or like last month it was actually a car and the baby shower that we could take care of. So I just told Courtney I really just want to go to the hairdresser and sort this out, because my hair is actually falling out and I don't know if it's regarding the shampoo. I'm thinking maybe it's the pills, because ever since I started on this new medication my hair started falling out in chunks, but that's something I'll discuss with my neurologist. And then obviously I need to trim my hair because it's about dead. But yeah, that's more or less what is happening. I'm looking into getting a broker, because something's going to happen that will affect my tax, or it might put me in a bigger tax bracket. So I'm already in a big one, and I'm already in the one tax bracket, but if this thing's going to happen, it's going to push me into the 31% tax bracket. So I'm a bit, it's a lot to deal with, considering all the factors and all the things that have been going on with me tax wise. I just want to make sure that I am doing the right things, having everything in place, that type of thing. So I'm looking into getting a broker, and it is something Courtney and I spoke about. We're just trying to survive. We are making sure that we are not falling to the wayside with our habits. I felt like the last month or so that lifestyle creep, or is it lifestyle creep or lifestyle creep, I don't know, that I started coming back in a way that I am like constantly online. I'm just browsing, I'm not really shopping, but I feel like that habit is coming back. So I am watching videos again. There's this YouTuber, I'm gonna put her name up somewhere, and she's a certified accountant in London, and she's got an awesome YouTube channel, and I'm watching her stuff as well, and I'm making notes. I was sitting the other day making notes and reprogramming my mind again, or creating habits that I'm not going back into, that oh but I deserve this and oh I deserve that, because I know I deserve things in life, but unless I am getting my crap together, I don't think I should be buying most things. And then also I've got a new finance book that I plan on reading, and it is called You Are Badass at Making Money. And I actually read her book by Jen Sincero, You Are Badass, and I really enjoyed it. So it's not a finance book, but it just talks about money in general. So I'm really looking forward to reading this book in the month of April, and then I can give you some feedback as to whether it is worth you purchasing this book. I got a bargain book, so it didn't cost me a lot. I think it was 60 rand for this book. So yeah, that's where I am with my finances. I am just going through it month by month. I do have a list planned of everything that I want to get done for this year, and so I'm just making sure that I am getting to my goal in terms of getting there by the end of 2023. If I miss a few, that's fine, but as long as the big part, which is Courtney's date, is gonna be done this year, then I'm gonna be very happy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching another budget video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.